Those who dig deep become a living well for other people. Let's talk about it as we recap yesterday's sermon. Well, there's a huge topic in the Bible, which is springs of living water. There's a story in Genesis where Isaac digs a well, gets into conflict, has to move on, digs another well, has to, another conflict 3 times. He's actually pushed away from a well. And the interesting thing is what's not stated in that text. In Genesis 26, verse, I say 13 to 25, he just moves on, digs, moves on, digs, moves on. Just does not give up. What's not stated is that Isaac actually still has the army that Abraham had. And he was a big army. He would have easily had the chance to actually fight back and go like, no, now you listen to me, right? But he does not lose his focus. The main task of Isaac was to find living water, sweet, fresh, healthy water for his people. We as churches, we as Christians for ourselves need to become diggers, people who, regardless of the situation we're in, regardless of the floor or the ground that we're set in, it could be like we're really in a dark and hard place. If you dig enough, water will come out. What do I mean with digging? Well, it's this here, spending time with God in the Word. It's praying. Now, obviously, you can pray through the day in the little moments. Sit down, have a coffee, thank the Lord for the coffee, right? Oh, amazing. Or waiting on the bus, you pray. Those liminal moments can be used, yes. But that's like having a glass. Now, really digging up water, like bringing up water from the deep, that requires time. And I found that if I spend time in prayer for actually quite a bit, like 20 minutes plus, like half an hour, I come back with something that I can give. It's almost like I don't notice it until I meet people that require something of me. And so in order to keep this very short, since we are in Vision Builders and we are engaging into reaching a new place for us as a church, we really want to step out in faith and refine our vision. If we just do this out of activism, we're going to have an empty spot, an empty place that is going to be filled with empty people. But if we have people who are able to dig deep in their day-to-day lives, and a church that is able to dig deep in their word, dig deep in prayer, meeting God out of their bellies, that's what John 7 says, right? Out of their hearts will flow waters, streams of living water. Ezekiel describes the church as a place where there is water flowing from the doorpost into the world. That is the vision for the church, to be a life-giving place, a life-giving well of living water. And so here's what I would say. Spend some time today with God. Make a date with God. Spend some time with Him. Take an hour. Pray maybe for 20 minutes. If you speak in tongues, speak in tongues. Be quiet for 20 minutes. Ask Him for 20 minutes, like talk to Him for 20 minutes. I bet you come back and you have like something to give. Or spend an hour in this year. Read a whole book. Or read 1 page for an hour, like read it detailed. I've never done this and have not come back with something for somebody else. Those who meet Jesus become wells of living water. Let's be those people. God bless you guys. Now, about Vision Builders, I would ask you, watch the other video where we talk about the vision, what it is about, and where we're heading, and how you can build. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful week.